How's it going, everyone? MajorRushMore here, otherwise known as Simon. Welcome along to day 23 of my weight loss journey. Thank you so much for joining me as always. Really appreciate your company. Okay, no pillow talk section today. I had to get up early to drop the car down to get service, so kind of threw the schedule out a bit. So just to recap on yesterday, I had porridge for breakfast with banana and local honey instead of Manuka honey. And that goes down really well as always. What else? Then I had my cappuccino. After that, then for lunch, I can't remember what I had for lunch. I think I had a whole meal wrap with plain chicken fillet. I didn't bother seasoning it, cooked in the air fryer with diced onion, sliced tomato, and a slice of light cheddar cheese with a squirt of lighter than light mayonnaise. That's what it was. Had Muller light yogurt to go down with that, and cranberry and raspberry, my favorite flavor, and washed that down with a can of Pepsi Max. For supper then I cannot remember what I had for supper. Oh, shepherd's pie. Yeah, how could I forget? One of my favorite dishes. And then I had an apple like about 2 hours before bedtime after that. Water intake, I had about 4 pints again. I really want to try and get that up to 6. I'm trying everything. I've taken the ice out, as you can see, and towards the later stage of the day I add some cordial flavouring just to see can I drink more of it. But 4 pints yesterday, hoping to go for at least 5 or 6 today. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so recapping work. Let me see, what was I doing? I was working on that Socrates importer still, making some tweaks and adjustments. Had a meeting as well about a payment integration, and today then I'm planning on continuing on with that Socrates integration. It was something I was going to take all week anyway, more or less, so hopefully we should be at the stage now of nearly wrapping it up today, and yeah, that'll be it. Just got the word there today now that my uncle's wake is tomorrow, so for friends and family anyway, so be going to that as well. So yeah, that's just the news I just got a minute ago. Okay, let's dig in here to this porridge. See, can we get this out without dribbling on the jar? I just cannot do it at all. Is there any possible way to get it out without dribbling? So annoying. Whee! Okay. Should probably get about, I want to say I'm going to get it like 3 weeks out of that jar, I'd say, perhaps. Let's see. Right, banana time. Sorry about all that noise in the background there. So my wife is making a cup of coffee. So. Black banana again, I hate it. I just cannot stand it. Here we go again with the black bananas. I'm gonna have to go for 2 bananas. Or maybe that'll do. I'll have 1 small banana. All right. And then let's chop that up after we get some tissue to wipe that goo off my hands. Oh, I forgot to put my drop of cold milk in. Yeah, I haven't played the game in a while now. My gaming buddy Black Noir was ringing me there yesterday asking me was going to go on for a few games, but I just couldn't be bothered anymore. It's just getting boring now, Modern Warfare 2, you know. It's just waiting until November now for the new one to come out, but hopefully it's going to be Modern Warfare 4, but Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out as well, so that's probably the game that everyone's going to be playing. I'm just focusing on the treasure hunt now and, you know, trying to get that going. I don't seem to be getting as much of a honey taste off the porridge now since I switched. Or maybe I might have slightly more the next time. The Manuka honey was quite strong, I felt. Alright. That's me porridge for the day, me breakfast. Gonna have my cappuccino now after this. My wife is ready to press the loud button on the coffee machine in the background. So I better end this segment and I'll talk to you in the next one. Up, Toby, up. Toby is always at my feet. Every time I'm in the kitchen, Toby is always at my feet looking for scraps of food or whatever's going to drop or whatever. Right, what we have here is a wholemeal wrap with chicken breast fillet, which I seasoned with, what did I season with? Cayenne pepper. Cooked it in the air fryer, and I have sliced tomato, diced onions, and a single slice of light mature cheddar, a squirt of lighter than light mayonnaise, and probably too much sweet chili sauce. Alright, so I noticed when I was holding it up to the camera there that it was a bit fluidy, a bit liquidy. Hopefully now I don't destroy the place. Yeah, I decided to cut the greens out and don't really like them. So nice. I'm gonna wash this down as always with a can of Pepsi Max. Really enjoy this every day. And afterwards I'm going to have dessert, which is a Muller Light yogurt, caramel with dark chocolate sprinkles. Okay. Yeah, just someone shared a news article with me there, a newspaper from the Irish Independent, national newspaper, where there was an article about the passing of my Uncle Jack. If you noticed a couple of videos ago, I made a tribute to him or whatever. And I made some claims in that. I want to make another correction. I thought he was a lecturer in equine science. He wasn't. He was a lecturer in equine business. Equine business or something like that up in my notes. So that's the correction. But I don't know why equine science was in my head. Was it one of his courses when he was doing the doctorate or whatever? I don't know. I don't know how it works, but I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because on his Facebook he had a picture where he was looking up at the rib cage of like a model of a rib cage of a horse with a stick pointing to it with a lab coat on him. I laughed when I saw the photo originally, because it's like he was a big brute of a man, And his little delicate little, it was just hilarious to me. It was hilarious looking at it, but maybe he was playing up to the camera. I don't know, but it was very funny. But yeah, massive tributes coming in. Even that article that someone shared with me, I had put a tribute up on, just a posted like a text-based tribute up on a website called rip.ie, and I can't actually read it, because I don't have it to hand here, but it was one of the lines I used in it, was that his charisma was off the charts. It really was. And that was part of the title of the news article. So I was nearly brought a tear to my eye when I saw that they used that to describe my uncle, because I think so many people would agree with me. One of a kind, absolutely exceptional human being. But yeah, we're having a private family and close friends wake tomorrow, I believe. And I haven't been to see my family now since. I've just been up the walls with everything, and it'll be my first time seeing with everyone. And then I believe the funeral, there's a public wake then on Sunday, I believe. I'm not sure on that, but someone correct me if I'm wrong. But and then I think the funeral is on Monday. I was worried that I wouldn't have been able to get to the funeral because my daughter Amy had another appointment up in Crumlin Hospital this time, and we were both needing to be there. But I was going to try and see could I get out of it, and my sister was going to pick me up, and because we only have one car, my sister was going to pick me up and bring me to it. So that would have been the solution to that problem. But seemingly my wife was talking to the hospital, and they cancelled the appointment. There was no need for it because of what happened in her previous appointment. So that was great. So it's working out perfectly now. So I'll be able to go to the full funeral, etc. So I'm super happy with that. I was a bit worried that I mightn't have been able to make it, but no. That's it. I better get the man-sized tissues in, because I get quite emotional sometimes, and especially when it comes to something like that, especially my Uncle Jack. I'm even choking up a bit now thinking about it. You can probably hear it in my voice, but it's going to be a sad time. But I'm at to lose my train of thought. Yeah, sorry, I was talking about the cars. Like I was driving home. We picked up the car from getting serviced in the local garage here. We always got the car serviced with Volkswagen down in Wexford, but I just got bad vibes, bad customer support in my opinion. Any dealings I've had with them, I just didn't agree with them, so much so that I'd never buy another car off them again. So when we were finished our 5 years on the car in terms of payments, etc., I paid it off there just before the end of the year. I said I'd never go back and get it serviced on there again, because they're just very extortionate with the pricing down there. They really milk you. And we put a lot of miles on the car. I think there's 185,000 kilometers on it now, a 5-year-old car. But we do a lot of mileage because we do a lot of hospital visits, etc. And I can't remember what I was going to say, but they'd always try to eat money out of you somehow, like such and such a thing needs replacing, this, that, and the other. Just wishy-washy stuff that I don't think it did need it, but obviously the important stuff gets done. They used to always charge us in the realm of 600, 700 for a service, and we just had to get 3 services a year with them or something, 2 or 3 services, which was crazy. And charges an arm and a leg. But now I went down to, because I finished paying for the car and I don't need a full Volkswagen service history with the Volkswagen dealer, I brought it down to my local garage. Charged me €240 for a full service, and that's half of that is labour. So fantastic service. They fit me in right away basically, and I'll always be dealing with them now in future. Shanahan Autos, massive shout out, Shanahan Autos in Ballyedmond, I guess it's where they are. But yeah, not going to finish the rest of this on camera, but After this now I will talk to you in my dinner segment. All right. All right, supper time now, and what we have here is whole wheat noodles with pulled pork with spicy honey glaze and broccoli. There's a lot of carbs there, I think. So my wife said that just eat as much as I feel like, and just leave if I don't eat it all, like, because I have a weigh-in tomorrow. I'm thinking myself, I have a weigh-in tomorrow, so I don't think I should eat all of it. But let's give it a taste here, innit? Very nice. Yeah. Lovely. (9:15). I'm an idiot. (7:15). So yeah, that's my full day of eating today. Let me know in the comments if you think I should be making any tweaks or adjustments or anything, and if not, I shall catch you in the next one. All the best. Bye bye. Alright, just want to show you the left mounted noodles that I left behind. A whole nother portion there for someone. Wife might have got a bit overzealous there with the portion control there, but yeah, no, back in the old days I would have absolutely finished that. I would have licked the bowl and everything clean, but no, that's it. I'm getting weighed in tomorrow, so I don't want any extra weight on the journey. So yeah, that's it. I'll talk to you next time.